Where's the most affordable LGBTQ plus friendly city in New Mexico? Is it Albuquerque, Las Cruces, Santa Fe, Roswell?
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 You're listening to Queer Money episode 421, and today we're sharing the best place in New Mexico where people of the queer persuasion can thrive personally and financially. Let's get on with the show.
The mission of Queer Money is to financially empower the LGBTQ plus community. Join us in thanking Capital One for supporting that mission. Yes, folks, in that intro, I did go rogue on John, and that's why he looked at me that way. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, for those of you who are listening, that's why there was a pregnant pause there.
So, yeah, it's not cool to go rogue when you have something prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't never do that to somebody when they're on stage.
Yeah. So when we kicked off this this queer LGBTQ plus friendly cities across every single state series, we got a note. A message from someone, and they asked us, or they said to us, they said, when you get to New Mexico, the winner better not be Santa Fe. Well, guess what? If you're listening or watching, it's not Santa Fe.
I don't know why why that had to be said so sternly, but
right,
that was the case. So,
right. And we'll tell you why.
Yeah,
why it's not Santa Fe. So what is it?
We were excited to learn that it wasn't. We love Santa Fe, but we understand why the concern might be. Anyway, so which is the winner for the most affordable LGBTQ plus friendly city in New Mexico? Well, if you've been paying attention, you know we do the runner-up first, so slow down. The runner-up is Las Cruces.
Right. Yeah. A place that neither of us have been to. So
never.
This
so
maybe.
And I like the name, so I want to check it out. It's tied for number 2 on HRC's MEI index for New Mexico at 73 out of 100. Home values come in at the second lowest at 272,000 on average per property. Rents are also second lowest at 1,433 per unit per month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Cost of living is second lowest in the state at 87.6, and then incomes are also on the lower end. So that's something to take into account there. They come in at about $44,000 a year on average, the median, and 58. I said that wrong.
It's median
at $44,000 a year, and average at $58,000 a year.
Exactly. Which is interesting. For all of those, for Las Cruces, they're all below average, right? Yeah. Home values are below national average. Rents are below national average. Cost of living is below national average. And earning is below national average. So it may be a place, if you are able to import an income from somewhere else on the higher end, this could be a great place for you to grow the gap so that you can fire early or just fund your retirement.
Yeah, that, or I mean, the cost of living just is a lot lower, so maybe the lower incomes don't necessarily matter as much. And if you're looking for a quieter lifestyle, or you have family needs in the New Mexico area, and this might be a place for you to consider if you don't want to be too close to your family, or whatever the case may be. There could be numerous reasons why people choose to live there.
Yeah. The other nice thing is New Mexico is kind of known as a purple state, right? It's a state where it's almost as a little bit more on the libertarian side, where a lot of people are a live and let live mentality. So a number of LGBT people feel safer in places like in a state like New Mexico. It actually has one of the largest LGBTQ retirement communities in the country. Tired of all the credit card offers you get from your current credit scoring app? Download CreditWise by Capital One today to avoid them. But what's the winner? So let's get to this winner. Well, the winner is Albuquerque.
That's probably not too much of a surprise.
Right. Probably one of the only other cities that people would think about when you think of New Mexico. So why? Well, Albuquerque was the only city in the state to get a 100 on the MEI. Which really pushed it way up there, because we definitely overweight this. Home values for the state were right around in the middle with $308,000 for the average home. Rent came in at $1,486, which also was right in the middle. The cost of living is the second highest at 97.8, so it's still below the national average, although just barely. And then it does have the second highest average and median incomes, which come in at 52,000, or sorry, they come in at 67,000 and 52,000 respectively.
We're both struggling with those incomes for some reason. So congratulations to Albuquerque. That's pretty cool. What are some other great things about Albuquerque, also known locally as ABQ, also known locally as Albuquerque?
Albuquerque. We can't even say
it. How do you know you're not from Albuquerque? Can't say Albuquerque. It's the home of everybody's favorite Vivian Vance, who was Lucy's sidekick, Ethel. Right. It's also the film location for Grapes of Wrath and Easy Rider. And of course, everybody's familiar with Breaking Bad. If you love Southwestern style food, roasted chilies, and Adobe style architecture, all of which we thoroughly enjoy, you too would love Albuquerque. The neighborhood is kind of bohemian. It's in Nob Hill, right on the historic Route 66. It has many gay bars and clubs for you to check out, so you can kind of get your little bit of your party on. It's not going to be like LA, New York. We get that, but there's still something for you to do to get your drink on. It also hosts a beautiful, beautiful air balloon festival every year. You probably see the beautiful pictures on Facebook. And then Pride tends to be the second weekend of June each year.
Yeah. So for those of you who may be asking, besides the person who messaged us originally, why the fuck not Santa Fe? Well, it's primarily because Santa Fe, it was tied with Las Cruces, and it got the 73 out of for the MEI, which really, really surprised both of us that it did not.
It would have been higher myself.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised not only that it was that low, that it didn't get a 100, which is a little disappointing. Santa Fe, it's time to do a little bit better.
Yeah.
But then again, it's the most expensive place to live in the state. It had the highest home values, the highest rents, highest cost of living. All of that is high. So for the state of New Mexico, this just isn't the winner. Now, for folks who are coming from very expensive places like Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, New York, this may be perfect for your budget because it is quite a bit lower than those other places. But that's not what we're focusing on here. We're focusing on affordability. And for that reason, Las Cruces and Albuquerque are our winners.
Congratulations. Financial independence with a checking and savings account that doesn't nickel and dime you with fees. Get a Capital One 360 checking or 360 performance savings account at Capital One today. Thank you for listening to another episode or watching another episode of Queer Money. On next Thursday's Queer Money bonus episode, we're going to cover the most affordable LGBTQ plus friendly city in the state of Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah. So if you want to see the data as to how we're ranking all these cities, you can use the link that's in the description of this YouTube video, your podcast player, or just go to queermoneypodcast.com, where we're compiling a list every single week when we release an episode. So it's a growing list. You'll get to see all of the cities and all the states we've done so far.
That's actually queermoneypodcast.com/cities. Have a great week.